Alright, so we're on our way out of Texas, and before we leave, we have to stop and get some of the best donuts ever made. We are pulling into Shipley's Donuts. I think they only have them in Texas. I don't think they have them anywhere else, but they are phenomenal, so we had to share. So this is a Shipley's Donut. I don't even know how to describe how they're different. They're soft and they're light, and Caitlin says they melt in your mouth. Alan used to always say that Krispy Kreme were the best donuts on the face of the earth.
Until he had these.
Until he had Shipley's. So, someday, if you're ever in Houston, or actually anywhere in Texas, I think they have them all over the state, get a Shipley's donut. We could be a commercial. There goes the big old Texas flag. Bye. And there's some oil refineries. Woohoo. Making it all stinky. Here we are going through the Troll Bridge. Actually, we're having to pay to get off the Trolls Bridge.
Thanks. I'm the friendly clerk.
When Caitlin or Kelsey was little, actually I think both of them, we had them convinced that there was a troll that lived at that bridge that we just went over, and you had to pay the troll to either get on coming one direction or get off the bridge coming the other direction. And he has all these little workers there that take your money for him so that he can have a good life. Here we are in Cracker Barrel, eating some fabulous strawberry shortcake. It wouldn't be an Armstrong family trip if we didn't eat at Cracker Barrel at least once. Kelsey and Emily are sharing something, and Ryan is jumping up and down to get in the camera, so this is our last big stop before we get home. I thought you might appreciate this t-shirt. We thought about getting you one and sending it to you, but it's really big. You don't wear big t-shirts.
Hey Travis, we miss you, and I think about you all the time. I thought about calling you, but I don't know if your cell phone works in London, or where you're at. So, and I don't know your email address, so I can't email you, but I'll get it from Miss Armstrong. But I really, really miss you, and I hope you come back soon.
Hey there, it's me again. So, this is so probably way not safe, but I realized that you might want a little taste of July 4th there in the good old UK. The reviving metropolis of Noonan is getting ready for our big old whopping July 4th parade. And as you can see, there are people lining up on the streets. American flags everywhere. Our band doesn't actually have to do the parade per se. We do a combined band of all three high schools. So, they're getting ready for that right now. And I don't do it, of course, because, you know, I don't like parades. But anyway, here's a little bit of downtown Noonan. I'll come back when I'm down to some of the cute houses and stuff like that. So, while we're driving, I'm not sure if I've ever told you this before or not, but Noonan is where they filmed a lot of the outdoor location shoots for Gone with the Wind. And I'm going to turn around in just a second so I can go back and get a couple of the really cool houses. But driving down this street, Greenville Street, is where I am right now, on July 4th, is about as close to being in Gone with the Wind as you can get. There's a house with lots of little American flags out the front yard. Woohoo! But I'm going to have to turn around, so I have to shut this off. But we'll go see some of the big pretty houses. So here's a house that I saw earlier. Look at that, isn't that cute? They have their little buntings out, and they have a picnic table, and a little bit more of Gone with the Windism. And here we are coming back up the backside of the town square. My friend Rodney that does our hair, that's his store right there, Atmosphere Home Decor. He does antiques and home stuff, and just cuts hair on the side now. But anyway, lots of American flags, lots of people sitting on lawn chairs on the sides of the road, and I just thought, since you're having to spend it all the way over there, that you might like a little taste of back home today. Hope things are good. we'll talk to you later on. Bye.
Happy 4th of July!